Welcome back to Business Wit's Make the Right Moves 5-Day Business Challenge. I'm Coach John, and this is Day 5. We've covered quite a bit of ground in Days 1 to 4. And as a recap, Day 1 was an introduction, and you answered 3 key questions defining your purpose and your vision for your business. For Day 2, you completed a SWOT analysis to define the current state of your business. And in Day 3, you set your 12-month goals. And in Day 4, you identify your major constraints to accomplishing your goals. This is what you need to work on. If you clear away the constraints, then you march to your goals. The right move is to attack your biggest bottleneck. Marshal all of your energy at this particular issue. So here's a story about my business process and some of the right moves for me. In all of my coaching, I've not met anyone that says, hey, I can't benefit from your coaching products or services. The issue is always affordability and or timing. And after 3 years, I've met or talked to over 3,000 individuals, and not one says they don't need or can't benefit from coaching. At least after I've explained what it is and how it works. And I realize another component of the problem. The marketplace doesn't know about business coaching, what it is, what it does, what it looks like, how it works, and can it be timely? So the right move for me was to educate the marketplace and create an effective, timely solution. I developed a theory that I could help business owners achieve better business results for their business in just 30 minutes a week. And to prove my theory, I started a video show interviewing business owners and taking them through a short coaching session, just to try and demonstrate that I could get this done in that 30 minutes. And one of my first guests is a business owner of a husband and wife small business. He's the talent, she's the support system. And we go through our 30 minutes, and she identifies that marketing, or lack thereof, is a key constraint, and she commits to completing these 3 marketing activities in the next week. This all happens in 30 minutes. So we do what we said we were going to do. And we go through a learning principle, and then we have a discussion about that principle, and we apply it to our business. So 2 weeks later, I get a call from the husband, and he's ecstatic. He shares that he has been trying to convince her to work on marketing activity for over 2 years. And here she is, making marketing moves less than 2 weeks after being on the show. And she was there for half an hour, and it works. All right, so we've proven our theory, and we continue on making some more videos. We're inviting our guests, and we're making these videos, and we're filming live on Google Hangouts. And live is a really interesting experience because live, all kinds of weird stuff happens. But because we're live and people are watching this show from around the country, I realize I have to introduce my guest, and I develop an introduction process. And it starts with me asking my guest to tell a little bit about their business and why they are in this business. And one of my first guests, Tina, she tells this amazingly incredible, compelling story about how acupuncture gave her parents a much better life. And because of this and her compassion to help others, she becomes a health and wellness professional specializing in acupuncture. And it's almost a tearjerker. And after the show, she asks if she can have a copy of the video clip for her website. This is a compelling story, and it belongs on her website. Because people don't care about what you know until they know you care. And this shares how much she cares. So this is a pretty raw piece of video, and it really needs to be dressed up. So I find a video editor, Zach, that's his name, and he does an amazing job, and it looks really good. And I realized that I should make an investment in learning how to produce better quality video. So we do some research and purchase some equipment and lighting and software to make the show look a lot better. Now here's the funny/sad part, right? Fast forward 4 months, and we've recorded about 16 shows. And we're creating marketing videos for our guests, as well as providing an effective coaching experience. And I'm talking to Zach one morning, and he says, Coach John, I got some bad news. I've been learning so much from editing your videos. Each of these coaching sessions has made a difference in my business. I learned about time and marketing and sales, and I've hired staff, and I've trained them, and I'm expanding my business. That's all good news, right? He says, I also realized that my core business is not video editing, and that for me to grow my business, I need to focus on greater strengths. And that's what I teach in my coaching, to focus on your strengths. And the opposite of all this is that I can't be your editor anymore. So how about that? I'm losing a key resource because he's benefiting from coaching in a totally vicarious manner. He's in Indonesia. It's working. And being a guest on the show is not a requirement. I realize I can make a much greater impact, a worldwide impact. And now I know I can educate many more people that need coaching. And I realize I've figured it out. People can learn and grow and be successful just by watching videos, short coaching videos. Now I know a lot of people are doing this now, but I was learning this myself. So we put together a forum for people to be able to get the same results as Zach. This is how we built Option 4. This is how this program got started. It's essentially a do-it-yourself or a DIY program. So please realize, the stories I shared and the results, they're really not that unusual. I've been perfecting this process over many, many years. And I love to talk about success stories, and fortunately I've had a lot of success in my coaching practice. But here's the thing. While I can teach you what I've done to build my business and what I've done to help my clients achieve their successes and essentially give you the roadmap, I can't do it for you. The results you get, they're completely up to you. Now, I want you to be amazingly successful, but I can only claim a partial guarantee. You can't change your business overnight, but you can make a decision to change your direction in an instant. And you can see the results of that change very quickly. If you do the work and take action, I guarantee you'll see results. At the end of the day, though, I know the vast majority of people who watch this video, or they're in training sessions like this, or they buy books or courses, they never get any of the results or make any money at all. Unfortunately, most people who buy into programs are just like the ones that have a treadmill that never gets used. It's in their garage. They want the end result, but at the end of the day, they're simply not willing to put in the work or the time to be successful. It's the old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. All right, so if you're still with me after that little rant, let's dive in and we'll get to work. So here's the key to the kingdom. Any kingdom. Whatever you do, you got to commit to it. Whatever you think about most of the time, you become. If you think about becoming successful all the time, you will become successful. Now, it's my commitment to you to give you the tools and the strategies to be successful. Whatever you decide, though, commitment is the key. All right, now you've completed 4 days and 12 steps to find the right moves for your business. And for many of you, there's probably a bit more clarity needed on one or more of these questions. And these may be your first right moves for your business. What you want to do now is you want to identify the key constraint. Remember the Scout story. Identify the biggest barrier for your most important goal and then list out the steps you need to take to eliminate the issue. Begin the process of removing the bottlenecks in your business so that you can blast through to your goals. Focus on the biggest bottleneck first. Put all of your energy into removing this barrier. This is the right move to advance your business. So time is an unrelenting enemy. If you've got more time, you can clear away constraints easier and more effectively. So ask yourself, how can you transition a low-value task off of your to-do list? Can you delegate it? Can you invest in some technology? This is a really important move, and it really needs continuous improvement. And for many of you, training or learning will be a first step to removing a constraint. And if that's the case, find a resource and get it scheduled. Now, so far, we've been working hard to identify the right move. That's the what. Now we can discuss how to execute the move. And we're going to follow the process I outlined in my book, Checkmate, Winning Tactics for Translating Ideas into Money. This book is all about how. Now, it all starts with attitude. Without the right attitude, you're sunk. The second step is a willingness to learn, and it's helpful to understand the learning process. For most of you, this will be net new learning, and you absolutely need to have the right attitude to go through all of the mistakes that occur when you're learning something brand new. So now that you know the move that you want to make, I'll walk you through the process of how to clear away that constraint. So the first step is you create a project charter. And this is just a document that describes the objective and lists out all of the issues that need to be addressed. And if you need some help with this, you can send me a note and I can send you a sample. Number two, you need to identify the team that's necessary to execute your new move. Now, you might be responsible for all the key project moves. However, it's likely that there's going to be other resources needed. So identify and create your team. Now, the third thing you want to do is you want to validate and verify that your effort will provide the results you desire. And this is where we need really deep clarity. And this is where your team can help you with this process. We want to make sure and validate before we spend a lot of money that this is the right idea. The fourth item is to create a project plan. Schedule out all of the tasks that are necessary to complete your objective. And then the fifth one is to develop a process for updating the plan and managing change to the plan and communicating it to the team members and stakeholders, because change happens every day. Now, I'm sure if you've completed all 5 days, you have a newfound look and energy about your business. I know it's hard work, but so is building a business. Financial and time freedom, they don't come easy. They don't come cheap. Look around you and count how many have achieved the freedom you're looking to achieve. Well, there really aren't very many. But there are some. You won't be the first to get there, and you won't be the last. You're going to work and work hard. You might as well work smart and get there as fast as possible. And I just want to help you get there and get there faster. So now that you've completed the 5-day business challenge, I'm sure that you've got a newfound look and energy about your business. And I know it's hard work. And building a business is hard work. Financial and time freedom, they just don't come cheap and they don't come easy. Look around you and count how many you know that have actually achieved the freedom that you're looking for. There aren't many, but there are some. You won't be the first to get there, and you won't be the last. you're going to work hard. You might as well work smart and get there as fast as possible. I just want to help you get there and get there faster. Earlier, I told you about an opportunity for a fourth option to learn how to make the right moves. This is going to make your life so much easier, and it's going to give you a place and a process to grow your business so much faster. Because you need a place to acquire training and ideas. You need a system that helps you focus on your continuous improvement program, and you need a place where you can ask questions and get answers fast. The whole process needs to be simple, and it needs to generate ideas that produce results. The Make the Right Moves coaching forum was designed for you. When we were developing the forum, one of our contributors wrote that the ideas generated in 1 hour were worth over $10,000 in annual revenue. So click the link in the description down below now and sign up. Get started making the right moves for your business right away. And if you sign up in the next 45 minutes, you'll also get a hard copy of the Make the Right Moves Translating Ideas into Money workbook. It'll be complete with worksheets and questionnaires for use on your more complex and complicated projects. So don't wait. Don't overthink this issue. It's a real simple, virtual, no-risk, $147 decision, and I'll guarantee that your business direction will begin to change as soon as you get started. So get started making the right moves for your business today. We're committed to continuous improvement. We invite you to do the same. We'll see you on the forum.